The hostage negotiation has begun. Kyle has been traded for Red. Meanwhile, Clint joins the Western Front. It is May 2nd, 12:17 p.m., Wednesday, 6-on-5. No other players look like they're coming quite yet, so it'll be an imbalanced team for now. Chase picks up the disc, takes it to the middle. Red strikes a pose like he's on Dragon Ball Z or something. Chase swings to Jeff. Jeff's gonna throw it deep, but that is gonna float forever. And that's in the business that's called, oh my gosh, did he catch that? I think Scott caught that. Nice job, Scott. That is called a hospital throw because there is a potential for someone to end up in the hospital. Matt hangs his head in shame as he walks back to the line. Neither he nor Kyle can believe what happened. Mumbling excuses to themselves. Scott throws the disc. It's too far though, as they all yell, "Kyle!" which is tradition in this field, to blame all long throws on Kyle for some reason. I don't know how or when it started, but I'm sure there's a long, glorious tradition and an interesting story. Either that or somebody just yelled it once and people just keep doing it. Richard takes the disc. Jeff taps it in. Nice forehand to Matt. Oh, poor Matt. Scott picks up the disc and dumps it to Jeff. Jeff looking deep. Goes deep to Red. Red is not quite in. Tosses it to Chase for the score. Okay, well, now I gotta come up with some names for these teams. The colors are much more bland than last time. Still befuddled by the names that I should call both teams. Richard swings, well, not swings, kind of break mark throw to Ted. Ted drops it to Clint. Clint throws it deep, but too far. I'm glad nobody dove for that because that would have been bad. Matt picks up the disc. Somberly walks up the line, the concrete, hands it off to Jeff. Jeff now walks it to the line, taps it in. Dalen with his arms outstretched. Ooh, nice grab, Chase. Chase is gonna look for an up the line throw. Nice to Jeff. Jeff, deep throw. That's gonna be out of bounds. Oh, well, it might have been out of bounds. Red tried to catch it, didn't go well. Clint picks up the disc, runs to the cone. Red taps it in for him. Clint swings, but no go. The disc is now lying on the line at the end zone. Jeff picks it up, taps it in. Is going to do a nice, easy forehand. Oh, backhand. Oh. Burdette is unable to catch it. Kyle looks deep, throws it. Dalen runs and catches it in the end zone for a score. Nice and easy. All right. Due to the circumstances of the recent movie of the Avengers coming out, I'm going to call this team Team Marvel and this team Team DC. DC picks up the disc, passes it to Green Lantern, drops it to nice job, Red. You think Red washes that shirt? Or do you think he just keeps it in the locker room? I don't know. That is a question that we may never find the answer to. All right. Red raises the disc in readiness, backhands it. Nice easy pull. Batman. Oh, that's Marvel, never mind. Nice give and go between Dalen and Matt. Dalen tosses it to Richard. Richard up to Kyle. Kyle grabs it, but not quite in the end zone. Taps it in and gives it right to Dalen for an easy score. All right, we're gonna start keeping score now. Team Marvel does a nice roller. Scott is unable to grab it in time. He has to settle for picking it up and running to the line. Nice swing to Burdette, maybe? And Burdette to the guy in the blue. Oh, that is maybe a foul, but no foul was called. Matt picks it up, swings it to Dalen. Dalen up to Richard. Richard goes forehand back to Dalen. Dalen does a pirouette into the end zone. Catches it. Tries to catch his breath. 1-0 for Team Marvel. DC returns to whatever that space station is in outer space that the Team DC, I can't remember their name. Anyway, Marvel throws it. Red pulls it down. Jeff grabs it. Jeff's looking deep. Perfect throw. Come on, Matt. Oh. Chase is not able to grab it. Matt picks it up, taps it in, takes advantage of the lack of defense. Clint swings it up to Kyle. Kyle also returns the favor, but Jeff is able to track it down in time for a D. Jeff picks it up. He's looking for a nice easy pass to the guy in blue. The guy in blue throws it forward to Scott. Scott grabs it. He's looking for Red. Look it off, buddy. Look for that dump to Jeff. Oh, that'll work. Guy throws to blue. Blue throws it to Chase. That's not going to work, though. Nice. Matt is able to track it down for the D. Interception. Matt swings it to Richard. Richard, nice little over-the-head toss to Ted. Ted's looking pretty good out there. Ted dumps it back to Clint. Clint throws it back to Ted. Ted swings it to... Nope, he's looking back up to Clint. Oh, Clint kind of tips it to himself. Oh, God. Red catches his breath. Guy in the blue picks up the disc, taps it on the line. He's looking for a nice pass. Easy pass to Jeff. Jeff to Scott. Scott to Red. Red's going to catch that. He's going to look back forward for Chase. Chase. Dumps it. Oh, guy in blue drops it. Kyle thinks better of it, doesn't pick up the disc. Clint picks it up. Does a 360 spin move to a forehand flick to the end zone, but it's too far. Dalen catches it in the basketball court. Slams the disc down on the ground in frustration. Jeff picks up the disc, calmly walks to the front of the end zone. Dalen taps it in for him. Oh, does a little foot block skip. Swings it to Scott. Scott up to Burdett. Burdett back to Scott. Scott looks forward. Nice, easy pass, about 25 yards up to Red. Red throws it to Burdett, 10 yards forward. Throws it to Chase in the end zone. Nice and easy. I lost track of the score. I think it's 1-1. Has a long point. Jeff throws the pole. Dalen picks it up, tosses it to Richard. Richard back to Dalen. Dalen nice and easy up to Kyle. Grabs it one-handed. Kyle attempts to do a quick blady forehand to Matt, and I don't think it worked. Matt was not able to catch it. Jeff goes to pick up the disc. Taps it in. Nobody's on him. Dalen goes up. Arms stretched out. Dalen's going to do a hard backhand to Scott. Scott is going to have to run like a dog, but he's not going to be able to get it. That's too far. Richard walks it up to the line. They're having some kind of discussion as to where it went out, maybe. Taps it in. Nice easy throw to Kyle. Kyle back to Richard. Richard, nice save. He's gonna. Ooh, wow. Chase with the emphatic block D. Scott needs to dump that. Or does they back. Just the weird hammer to Jeff in the end zone. That is 2-1 for Team DC. All right. Jeff pulls the disc. Looks like Ted's gonna get that. Picks it up, throws it to Richard. Richard throws it to Dalen. Dalen is going to throw that to Clint, but Red is always so close with those D's. That's 2-2. All right. Scott, that should be a turnover, but we're not playing it that way. Throws it to the guy in blue. Blue throws it to Jeff. Jeff's looking deep for Red, but not going to happen. Backhand it hard to Red. Nice throw. Easy catch. 3-2. Team DC. All right. Matt picks up the disc. Throws it to Dalen. Dalen to Richard. Richard looks. He's running out of time. Throws it to Matt. Matt to Dalen. Dalen quick throw to Clint, but Red is able to knock it down. Jeff picks up the disc. He's going just short to Chase. Chase look to Red. Red throws back to Chase. Dump it to Red. Red should swing it. Up the middle to guy in blue. Guy in blue should dump it back to Red, but he won't. Over the line. Nice to Scott. Scott for the catch. It's 4-2 for DC. Joining me in the commentators box again is Jay Ford.
Greetings.
DC pulls the disc off to Marvel. Nice pull. Kyle lazily picks up the disc and tosses it to Ted. Ted to Richard. Richard goes deep right away, but that's too much juice. Dalen's not going to be able to track that down.
It's a good effort.
It was a good effort. Jeff picks up the disc, walks to the line. He's gonna go short.
Burdett. That's not Burdett.
I think it is Burdett. Burdett to Red. Red to Chase.
Up the line to Darren.
I've just been informed that the guy in blue, his name is Darren. Chase passes it back to Red. Red goes deep. No good. Richard goes deep in retaliation, but it's a hospital throw and nobody gets it.
That was an epic roll.
Like so many times before, Jeff taps it in the end zone. Nice easy pass to Scott. Scott to Darren, who caught it one-handed. Nice forehand to Burdett, but Burdett's not quite in. Easy toss to Red. The score is now 5-2 for Team DC. And now they're discussing what they should do. Should they switch teams? Should they start playing a game of hopscotch instead? Or was he not in at all and people didn't know that? That's what it was. Oh. Clint intercepts the disc. Easy throw to Richard. Richard is going to go to Dalen. Dalen's going to take his time, throw it to Kyle. And Kyle is going to dump it back to Dalen. Nice backhand fake. The real backhand this time, but too much of a...
Next time, Matt. Next time.
Little too much curve on that going out of bounds. Matt is unable to get it, but
Jeff walks up with determination.
taps it in at the cone. Makes the forehand look so easy, but that's going to curve forever and go out of bounds. Let's see what Jeff's reaction is. Looks like it's one of unhappiness. Oh, somebody threw the disc. We just need to get we need Red to lose a little bit more weight so he can jump higher.
I wonder what all the ripple effects are.
I don't know.
But it's forming a plan.
Also joining us in the commentators box is Gary.
Yeah.
Glad to be with you today.
Disc lands out of bounds. Scott picks it up, takes it to the middle. He is booking it to the middle. He wants to get this game started. Tosses it to Burdett. Burdett holds on to it for dear life, grasping the rim of the disc like it's his last child on Earth. Swings it to Scott. Scott to Jeff. Jeff back to Scott. Looks like something was called. Maybe
Foul?
a pick, or I'm not sure.
No, it wasn't a pick. Yes, it was.
Scott.
To Burdett.
Nice, easy to Burdett. Again, Burdett holding onto it for dear life.
Burdett's looking worried.
Nice backhand. Oh, floats too long.
Down.
Dalen attempts to pick up the disc. Dumps it back to Richard. Richard back to Dalen. Oh, for the sliding catch.
Slides home.
I apologize if I was unable to get that. It went out of focus a little bit, but... All right, I think Marvel is catching up now. It's 4-3.
Yeah.
So Jay is coming up with names for all of our characters.
Dalen's Colossus.
Dalen is Colossus. Throws the disc. Red stops the disc. Throws it to Darren. Darren to Jeff. Jeff's looking deep. Thinks better of it and does a nice easy pass to Scott. Scott up the line to Burdett, but not anymore. Up to Red. Red goes for it. Up to Chase. Chase does a nice backhand to Burdett for the score. That is now 5-3 for DC. Ted is Iron Man.
Oh, yeah.
Clint throws it to Kyle. Kyle up to Richard, who kind of toes the line for some reason. Throws it to Colossus, who's Dalen. Dalen does a nice, easy hammer. Ooh,
Wow.
Dalen should be Thor.
Yeah.
Because of the hammer, you know.
Yeah. He has been redubbed, though. I think Clint should be Quicksilver.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Going DC.
So, Jeff is just going to be Lord Zed. He's infiltrated
It's
the
a
DC
crossover.
Marvel universe.
It's a popular thing nowadays.
Lord Zed goes to pick up the disc. We need
all the power. Come, my putties.
make my monsters grow. It's so funny. Jeff.
Does Matt have a name?
No.
I'm decided on that. How about Iceman?
Oh, okay. Jeff points to go deep. He says, nice easy pass to Burdett. Burdett to Scott. Scott.
Ultimate game? Ultimate Frisbee? Yeah.
Scott throws it up to Chase. Nice and easy catch in the end zone.
Smack down.
It is now 6-3, I think, for Lord Zed and the DC Wonder Friends. What is so? There's the Avengers for the Marvel. What is it for DC?
Do they have one?
Yeah,
Justice
the
League?
Justice League. That's what it's called.
Too bad Batman's out.
I know.
Who wants to be Wonder Woman?
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen the Justice League.
I am not.
No, wait. What's sad is I rented it, but I fell asleep halfway through. And
Stick
so
with Marvel.
I know. I went and saw Marvel, the new Avengers movie, and it was great.
Quicksilver.
Clint to
Quickly throw.
Thor puts down the hammer.
Hammer
He's
time.
gonna do it. Oh no. Oh.
Trips.
Quicksilver was too fast for his own feet. Falls down.
Create a temporal paradox.
That's right. He can run so fast, goes back in time.
Tripped himself
He
up.
tripped himself up. That's right. What's his name? Darren?
Darren.
Darren picks up the disc. And
Indeed.
will tap it in. Throws it to Chase. Chase grabs it. Chase is
Oh. Iceman throws him in his tracks.
nice job. Matt Carson brings it down. It is now 6-4. DC is winning. Lord Zed follows
His troops
Team DC
back
back to their base. I'm with you guys.
The moon base.
Couldn't stand that Rita Repulsa. It was so annoying. Smelled like cheese. Clint Quicksilver raises his disc. You guys ready? Thor is pointing out something.
Grab my hammer.
You should do this, young mortals. What art thou doing? Pulls the disc. Nice, easy pull. Oh, it hit the wall. That's a brick. It hit the wall. I think Red meant to actually catch it. But he missed it, and he's like, "Oh, good thing I meant to do that." Yeah, I wasn't.
He needs his ring repowered.
That's right. Taps the disc in. Nice, easy pass to Jeff. Jeff's looking deep. Goes for it all. That is swinging outside, though.
Woo! That's a good
Superman.
dive.
Scott's Superman. Superman!
So does that make what Burdette Wonder Woman?
I guess so.
Rachel's out.
That's right. Clint is looking for a nice swing, but it's blocked by Superman. Still caught by Kyle. Kyle to Richard. Richard needs a swing. He needs something. Goes for it all. Nice throw. That's a hospital throw. Jeff picks up the disc. Easy throw to Darren. Darren goes up. That's too. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Chase.
Don't want to be on the reserve list. Like
Chase. That. Wait, what team is Chase on? DC, right?
Yeah. I was thinking.
He's the Flash. Because he's Chase, he's chasing down.
It. Oh, that's good.
All right. Richard throws it to Kyle. Kyle's just the Blue Ranger. Too far.
Oh.
Dalen caught it, but it doesn't matter.
Someone has to stand up to Lord.
That's right. They got sucked into this universe somehow. Jeff swings it to Burdette. Burdette to Superman. Superman to the Flash.
Flash. He's not fast enough.
Flash Gordon. Goes to Burdette. Burdette. Easy throw to Darren. And that makes the score 7-4. All right. Darren puts his hands on his hips.
Richard imitates along with Kyle.
Darren throws the disc up. Dalen brings it down, throws it to Richard. Richard up to Power Ranger.
Billy. Come on, Billy.
The power of science. And throws it to Richard. Richard up to Thor.
Hammer time.
Come on, hammer
Hammer
it.
time.
Hammer.
Do
Yes, hammer.
Do it.
Oh, up to Kyle. Kyle's going to look for the end zone. There it is. Matt brings it down for another score. It is now 7-5. DC versus Marvel. Game to 9. Iron Man has decided to flee.
Must recharge his battery.
Same with Matt. So it looks like they're going to have to trade one DC over to Marvel. Or not. No, it's 5-on-5. Their numbers are dwindling, just like in the movie. Here we go. Richard throws the disc up. Throws to Scott. Scott to Jeff. Lord Zed! To the Green Lantern. Nice easy throw to the Flash. Up to Superman, who catches it in the end zone. It is now 8-5. So Jay has decided that Darren is Professor X.
Because of his psychic ability.
Because of his psychic, that's why, yeah, his psychic ability. And he must have a really cool chair that he sits on. Red throws the disc in the air. It's a nice S curve. Richard tosses it to Professor Xavier, who uses his psychic ability to throw the disc up to Chase, who Superman grabs it, throws it, or the Flash throws it to Superman. Superman throws it to Lord Zed. Lord Zed looks for the end zone to the Flash, but the power, Billy, the Blue Power Ranger, just couldn't do it. I missed you guys.
I'm going back to my
I'm
science
so
lab.
sorry. Oh.
Back to the science lab.
And that's game. DC beats Marvel 9-5.